everyone please rise to the prayer?
All right.
We ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Thank you for the opportunity to compete and bring out their best in each other. Please keep everyone safe from injury, harm, and disrespect. For our athletes, coaches, fans, and officials, give each of us the charity, humility, and courage to play, coach, cheer, and referee in a manner which is pleasing you, giving our absolute best for your glory and your honor. Saint Michael the Archangel, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. And now, for our starting lineups this afternoon. First, for the Nekoosa Papermakers. Sophomore number 2, Addison Levac. Junior number 3, Haley Anderson. Senior number 13, Erica Dewar. Junior number 23, Laura Kohler. And junior number 40, Dixie Striggy. Head coach, Julia Hoyer. For the Ascension Royals, junior number 2, Sarah Shaw. Sophomore number 3, Jordan Jakulinski. Junior number 4, Addie Ballard. Senior number 5, Kendall Billman. And junior number 32, Anna Schooley. Head coach, Ryan Klein. So tonight you'd like to thank Aspires.
Starting lineups announced. Ready for our second varsity girls game of the 39th Annual Cranberry Classics. Teammates alongside Josh Bush for this game, Assumption and Nekoosa here this afternoon. Tip time just a little after 1:30. First game was a doozy. WIAA Fremont and Columbus Catholic down to the wire, 51-50. Winners are the WIAA Fremont Warhawks. They will be in action tomorrow against the winner of this game in the Cranberry Classic Championship. Opening tip won by the Royals. Kendall Dillman with it for Assumption. Royals have won 2 games, both games by quite a large margins. Jordan Jaglinski for 3. Left it a bit short. Offense rebound. Addie Vollert finds a cutting Sarah Shaw and finishes.
Sarah Shaw. Assist by Addie Vollert.
And taken by Dillman. Down to Shaw. Back out to Dillman. 3-pointer for Kendall is left short. Rebounded by the Papermakers. And out of bounds to Assumption. Beat Newman Catholic by about 50. I think it was 56-29, and it's Anna Schooley out of bounds. And they beat Edgar, I think 80-something to 20-something. So about 50 and 60. And that's going to be ripped away by Kendall. Down low to Schooley. And nice job that time by Addison Lepak to force the jump ball. And it's going to be Nekoosa basketball. Columbus Catholic will take on the loser of this game tomorrow late morning. Tip time for the game before this was about 11:52 or so. Pull up for Dewar. Erica Dewar for 2. Jaglinski hands it off to Vollert. Goes baseline. Dribbles through. Kendall Dillman. Back over to Vollert. Addie had 21 the other night against Edgar. Jordan Jaglinski with 20. Team that likes to run a lot. Some fantastic athletes. Anna Schooley got tripped up. She'll head to line for a couple of free throws. One nice thing about Thanksgiving Cranberry Classic time, a lot of alumni coming back about that time. Thanksgiving, Christmas times. Good to see a lot of familiar faces. Anna Schooley with the first one. Emily Bone and Sammy Nelson, Ayanara, Sans de Rosas, Malia Colo, Kristen Casey, Sadie Galbraith, Nick Lieberg, saw Nick earlier. Nick in a horrific ATV accident this summer right before college started. And a count it and the basket. Anna Schooley whacked Haley Anderson, and she was able to finish. She'll head to the line for one. Anna Schooley with the hard foul. And it is no good. Rebounded by Sarah Shaw. Kendall Dillman traveled with it. Nekoosa's got an opportunity here to tie or take the lead early. Usually some pretty good crowds on hand for these Cranberry Classic games. Boys games usually jam-packed later at night. Jordan Jaglinski in and out. Offense rebound by Addie Vollert. She got fouled. Dixie Striggy. Vollert heading to the line for a couple of free throws. Sparhawk Trucking has become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. Two for two from line for Vollert. And out of bounds, back to Assumption it goes. Good contingency as well of student athletes and students just in the crowd now. Vollert to Shaw. Goes baseline, finds Schooley. Swings it around to Jaglinski. Dillman nearly traveled with it. Shaw back over to Jaglinski. Gonna try it again. And Jordan. First three of the game for the sophomore Jordan Jaglinski. (11-4) Assumption. A hard screen there. Ball's on the floor. Sarah Shaw fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball to Assumption with 15:24 to go. Jaglinski on the left wing, 11-4 Assumption. They got a week off. There's a three for Jaglinski. Jordan, another one. A double screen in the corners, 14-4. After the game tomorrow, Assumption will have a week off of games, or from games. There's another jump ball to Nekoosa. They don't have any games next week until a doubleheader, a big one, next Friday against Phillips. It's also December 1st, first day of September, next Friday, a week from today. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. But it is basketball season, and basketball season is the longest calendar sport, as Sarah Shaw with the steal and a made layup. And a foul on Shaw that time. Whether you need a residential, commercial, or industrial electrician work, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. That's Econ Electric. Claire Nelson checks in for the first time. Sarah Shaw picks up a foul.
Claire Nelson in for Royals.
And they go 3 deep. They don't have anybody else. Ari Kavanaugh and Riley Stubloski are the only, and then whoever else they have on the bench, but they've only got 3 girls on the bench. Leite Sans de Rosas in a warm-up uniform, but not eligible to play. Intercepted by Claire Nelson on the inbounds. Kendall Dillman up ahead. Finds Jaglinski again. Down low to Schooley. Good pass. Backing up. Turns and can't finish, but an offense rebound by Schooley. Finds it out to Nelson. Dillman. Jaglinski down to Schooley. Turns. Can't finish, but another offense rebound. Fouled and going to the line for one. Efforts by Anna. Is following her shot. Doing a tremendous job of it. Shaw checks in for Vollerts. One senior on this Royals team, that is Kendall Dillman. Schooley's and one is good. And the Royals lead 19-4 with 14 minutes. 4 minutes gone by in the game. Royals have 19 points. Shaw with a left-handed layup. This one still got to work on for Sarah. Schooley in and out. Rebound there by the Papermakers. Into the front court. And out of bounds to Assumption. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids, just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring for full-time day and night full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. Kate Ethan and there's a cut by Sarah. Perfect. Timeout's going to be taken by Nekoosa. Kate Ethan and Maria Harley as well here in attendance. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here with a 21-4 lead for Assumption. Other games on the network today, got a lot of them. What else do we got? Got Sussex Hamilton at Sussex Hamilton against Eau Claire North at DC Everest at 6 o'clock. Nekoosa is taking on Columbus Catholic on the boys' side at about 6:15. Might be a little bit later than that, depending on how all things go here. At 6:30 over in Eau Claire, it's going to be a dandy of an early season hockey game. Eau Claire Memorial hosting Wausau West at 6:30 at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. Mosney is hosting Kingdom Prep Lutheran at 7 o'clock, boys basketball. DC Everest is hosting Superior at 8 o'clock, and Assumption takes on Port Edwards at about 8 o'clock as well. Three-pointer from Dillman is off the mark. And picked up by the Papermakers. Pull-up jumper is off the mark. Rebounded by Nelson. Then Shaw takes it. Up ahead, there were three Royals there. And Schooley turns it over. Picked off by Laura Kohler, number 23. Ashlyn Garza checked into the game 34 the last time. Too strong. Offense rebound by Schooley. And Anna finishes it again. 23-4. It was 6-4 at one point on that and one by Haley Anderson. Hasn't been the same since. And layup clinic here for Assumption. 25-4. Royals did something pretty similar to Newman Catholic in their first game. They went on a 30-0 run to end the first half. Claire Nelson over to Sarah Shaw. Dillman left to the circle. Sarah Shaw. Dillman, Vollert, just working some offense here for the Royals. Finds a cutting Schooley, got hammered, and she'll go to the line for 2 more free throws. Yeah, Schooley heading to the Jamie Wenzel, or the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro. Like it never happened. First throw for Anna was good. Riley Stublowski getting ready to check in for the first time. Not anymore after Anna misses the free throw. Top of the key for Mackenzie Woodard, number 10. Kohler with it as she stepped over the line and over and back by Woodard. Stublowski in, Jaglinski ties her shoe, and Stublowski in for Schooley. Keel Jacoby will take you home in her last 2 games of the day, the 2 boys' games. Jaglinski again open, looking down to Stublowski. Nothing doing. Has Stiggy on her back. Good cut there by Shaw. Tough pass by Stublowski. It's on the floor, taken by the Papermakers. Went through Nekoosa twice, or went through Nekoosa today. Had to drop some stuff off. Paper mill up and running, full blast today. Had to wait for a couple of trains to go by, full of wood for the mill. Addie Vollert tried the no-look pass to Sarah Shaw, still able to finish 28-4 Royals on a 22-0 run. Jaglinski chased it down, dribbled it out of bounds. With 10:33 to go. Football on today, the NFL. The New York Jets take on the Mighty Finns from Miami. Jets and Dolphins. Packers a big-time win yesterday over the Detroit Lions. Full timeout taken by the Papermakers. 30-4 Assumption. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
$10:20 to go in this one. Royals leading 30-4 or the Nekoosa Papermakers here in the second varsity girls game of the 39th annual Cranberry Classic. Boys games tonight, Columbus Catholic and Nekoosa, along with Assumption and Port Edwards. That was going to be tipped, picked up by the Papermakers. Lauren Kohler. Vollert comes away with it. And a double dribble on Addie Vollert. Vollert and Shaw, of course, state qualifiers in girls tennis this year. A lot of fun to go down to Madison, cover them at the state tournament. A phenomenal season. They took one game or one set. Again, not completely tennis knowledgeable, but took one game from the eventual state champions from University School of Milwaukee. Jordan Jaglinski buries, left it short. And Addie Vollert gets called for the foul. Remember, head over to ZaleskiSports.com. We've got about, I think it's 10 days, maybe a week, maybe only 7 days of an upcoming schedule look at. Full head of steam by Haley Anderson off the mark, junior. And a carry by Sarah Shaw. And a Schooley checks back in with 8:23 or 9:22 to go. All our upcoming games for the next week or so. Check all those out at ZaleskiSports.com. Another double dribble by the Royals. Hesitancy on the side of the Royals, trying to figure out if they want to pass or dribble. And they pick it up and double dribble or carry it. Poked away by Jaglinski there, right at midcourt against Haley Anderson. Stubloski, good pass from Jaglinski to Vollert. Spun it in there, and Addie with two more. 32-4, 8:50 to go. See if we can get, depending on how the next handful of minutes goes. See if we can get some second half interviews or second half talkers from alumni. Jaglinski got fouled. She'll head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Jordan at the line for the first time today. 6 points already. A couple of three-pointers. First one for Jordan is no good. Something that very rarely happened last year, were missed free throws by Jordan Jaglinski. I think she may have only had 5 or 6 all year. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. Stubloski offensive rebound. That was as rare as it gets. 2 missed free throws. Now Stubloski. Riley came on at the end of the year last year, had that, you see that left knee brace. Battling that knee injury throughout the majority of the season last year. Came back right at the end of the year. Saw a lot of good things from Riley. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. George Jaglinski, three-pointer from the corner, left short. It's going to be a very important part of this Assumption team this year, the next couple of years. Riley Stubloski. A turnover on the Papermakers with 8:15 to go. And Sarah Shaw nearly threw it away. Addison Lepak with a good read. And Shaw got bonked on the head. And the Royals will be shooting free throws, which were not so good the last couple times down the line, or at the free throw line. Sarah's first free throw is good. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. That's Zach's Technology downtown Wisconsin Rapids. And Shaw goes 1 for 2 from the line, out of bounds, staying with the Royals. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And head over there now for Toyland opening. Schooley can't get that one to go. Subloski can't get it to go. Dillman over to Vollert. Skips it over to Shaw. Down to Subloski. Good pass. Can't finish. Full court pressure still put on. Dillman comes in. Vollert with 8 first half points. And Dillman really poked it away. Left hand, good. 37-4, 31-0 run. Poked up, Dewar with it. Dewar, a strong take. Rebounded by Subloski. Up ahead, Dillman. Down to Schooley. Shot fake. Schooley into the lane. Kicks it out. Dillman thought about the 3. And they settle for a 5-foot jumper from Anna Schooley.
Look at it. I got it, Jeff. I might screw up like half the time, but I got that one.
39-4, 41-4, Royals. And Coach Klein. Coach Klein will take a timeout. We'll do the same. 6:35 to go. Back after this, Selesky Sports.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Welcome back to Assumption. Royals leading 41-4. Ari Cavanaugh into the game for the first time. Cavanaugh into the game for the first time wearing a protective mask. She took an elbow to the eye and has a black eye on her left eye after the game against Edgar on Tuesday. And for a little bit more precautionary reasons, and got a gash on her nose, so don't want to take any risks of injuring the face anymore. Dillman for 3, and too strong. Offensive rebound by Schooley. And she's going to get fouled. Anna will head to line for a couple more for bonus free throws. Ari has the Rip Hamilton protective mask on. Now LeBron wore one off and on for a while. Kobe had one for a while. Schooley goes 1 for 2. Nelson with the rebound. Dillman over to Jake Linsky. Back over to Dillman, 42-4. Kavanaugh down to Schooley, back over to Nelson. Kavanaugh swings over to Dillman. Jaglinski. Schooley, a layup. Schooley is 17 first half points. And the Royals are 40 better right now than Nekoosa. Dillman hands it off to Kavanaugh. Down low to Schooley. Back pass to Nelson. Dillman. Kavanaugh. Jaglinski. Jordan goes baseline. Threw it into the arms of Ashlyn Garza. And then Jaglinski comes away with the steal. Nelson up to Dillman. Hands it off to Nelson again. Jaglinski's open. There'll be Assumption and WIAA Fremont tomorrow in the 39th Annual Cranberry Classic Championship game. Dillman for three, off the mark. Tipped up, taken by the Papermakers. Nekoosa and Columbus Catholic tomorrow. Assumption winners last year. They beat Columbus Catholic in the championship game last year after taking down Wabeno Leona. Foul on Nelson with 4 minutes to go. Strigi checks back in for Nekoosa. Another one for the Papermakers. Mackenzie Woodard, number 10. Fowler checks in for Kavanaugh. Strigi taken away by Vollert. Kicks it back out, swings it right side. An offensive foul on Strigi. Strigi and Schooley getting into it a little bit with 3:44 to go in the first half. 44-4 Assumption. Vollert into the front court. Schooley back over to Nelson. Vollert. Shaw. Schooley. Vollert. Nelson. Jaglinski on the left side. 3:15 to go in the first half. Down low to Vollert. Can't finish the layup. Rebound taken up by the Papermakers. And taken away. Vollert into the front court. Left side or right side for Nelson. Shaw. Schooley. A 3-second violation on Anna Schooley. With 2:52 to go here in the opening half. Body's hitting the floor out of bounds, staying with the Nekoosa Papermakers. 2:39 remaining. Royals leading by 40 here in the first half. Right side for Shaw. Vollert over to Jaglinski. Jordan to Schooley. Anna with 17 first half points. Jaglinski with it, 2:10 to go. Vollert and Schooley finishes 19 first half for Anna Schooley. And it's 46-4. Assumption with 2 minutes to go. It'll be Assumption and Waiwega Fremont. The championship, that was one heck of a game. Waiwega Fremont came back. They were down 30-16 at halftime. And it was a free throw by Waiwega Fremont at the end of the game with 3 seconds left. It was 50-50, and then and Waiwega Fremont got fouled. There's a foul there as Anderson will head to the line. First one is off the mark for Anderson. Stublowski and Kavanaugh back in, along with Dillman. Prairie Milestone back in for the first time, number 24. Dewar in as well. 1:26 to go in the first half, 46-4, a 40-0 run right now for the Royals. It was 6-4 when Haley Anderson had the and one earlier in this first half. And the Royals turned it over again with 1:18 to go. Stublowski 0 for 2. With under a minute to go. Milestone with it. Intercepted by Vollert. Dillon back out to Vollert. Says she traveled with it. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com to find an agent near you. Coach Klein says, play for one shot here at the end. 10 seconds to go. Dillman in the corner. Down low to Vollert. 3 seconds. Dillman for 3 at the buzzer is good. And that'll take us to halftime. Kendall Dillman for 3. The Royals end the first half on a 43-0 run, and it is 49-4 at halftime. We'll take a break, come back. Maybe I'll have see if we can talk to some other people when we come back in the second half. 49-4 Royals. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hey everybody, it's Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Welcome back to Assumption High School. We get you ready for second half action here in our second varsity girls game of the day. The Assumption Royals and the Nekoosa Papermakers. Take a look at the scoreboard. Royals leading 49-4 at the half. Halftime brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch with you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Scoring for Nekoosa, Haley Anderson had 2 and Erica Dewar had 2. For the Assumption Royals, Sarah Shaw with 8, Jordan Jaglinski with 7, Dillman with 7, and Anna Schooley finished the first half with 19 points. Royals a couple of three-pointers in that first half, struggled from the free throw line, but they lead 49-4. It was 6-4 at one time. The Royals on a 43-0 run to end the first half. Again, it'll be a Assumption and Waiawega Fremont championship game tomorrow at about 1:30 or so. Columbus Catholic will take on Nekoosa in the first game of the day at about noon or thereabouts on how the first game went, or how the scheduling went earlier today. Again, make sure you come down and enjoy the Cranberry Classic this year. Plenty of action still to go. Boys games tonight. See the boys games on Zaleski Sports as well. That'll be Nekoosa and Columbus Catholic at 6:15. Port Edwards and Assumption at about 8 o'clock. The two varsity boys games later on tonight. The gym usually packed up for those boys games, and Saturday during the day for the girls as well. Friday morning, early afternoon, tough to get too packed up, but usually good crowds on, or it's a pretty good crowd today, but pretty good, decent crowds on Saturday all day at the Cranberry Classic. Come down to Assumption High School and enjoy some basketball the rest of the weekend. We've also got basketball in DC Everest tonight on Zaleski Sports, and Mosinee, and hockey over in Eau Claire tonight. Dandy, Eau Claire and Wausau West tonight from the Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. So And it's going to be a fun winter, that's for sure. A lot of girls and boys basketball, hockey. It's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Always is every year. Again, winter sports, basketball, hockey, wrestling, gymnastics, what have you. The longest calendar season of all of them, which makes sense, especially in the state of Wisconsin. The last boys basketball game, midway through March. Softball first game was supposed to be before, I think at the end of March or early April. Usually doesn't happen that way. Haven't gotten our first major snowstorm yet. There's a chance of snow on Sunday. Not a big fan of it, but comes with the territory of living here. So, yeah, Schooley traveled with it to start the second half. They had a perfect play call. Columbus Catholic already ready. The JVers getting ready. Still got a half to go. Running clock, I believe, the rest of the way. Unless it's at that 9-minute mark, but I'm pretty sure it's running clock or agreed upon, a lot like football. If we start the second half with a running clock. And an illegal screen on Dixie Strigi. Oh, maybe not. Yep, it's an offensive foul on. Yep, offensive foul on Strigi. That's her third, I believe. Yep. Running the same play again, this time to the near side. Schooley dumps it off to Jaglinski. Dillman out to Vollert, to Shaw. Back over to Vollert, down low to Schooley. Hands it off to Sarah Shaw. Again, the Royals are off after their game tomorrow until Friday next week when they host a big doubleheader against Merriwood North Phillips. There's a three for Schooley off the back rim. And the big thing about basketball in the Merriwood is that your crossover games in the north and south, those games count towards your conference standings and conference record. So you play every team in the Merriwood South twice, every team in the Merriwood North once. And those games count towards your overall season record. Which means if you cruise through your conference, cruise through your Merriwood conference, got a good chance of wrapping up a conference title. Don't want to say extremely early, but relatively early in some cases. As Laura Kohler will head to the line for a couple of free throws. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month. For the first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's Culligan H, the number 20.com. That one for Kohler left short. Beautiful day yesterday for Thanksgiving. I mean, it's been pretty nice the last couple of weeks. Went on vacation couple weeks ago, and it's the best weather that Wisconsin has had in November in a long time. You get out usually plan a vacation around leaving the cold weather. We left, and it got warmer in Wisconsin. Then when we got back last Friday, then it got cold again. So had it all mixed up. offensive foul on Addie Vollert, or a rebounding foul on Addie. (51-4) Assumption. 15:30 to go in the ball game. Kohler for three, short, rebounded by Schooley. Now they're going to say it was off of Sarah Shaw. So it is Nekoosa basketball. Laura Kohler. And Nekoosa in the South Central Division, tough division with the Wisconsin Dells and Mauston and Westfield, especially Westfield, usually a perennial power. Or they have been the last number of years. Sarah Shaw gets whistled for the reach. Trifecta of Royals come in. Ari Kavanaugh with no mask now.
Just a little bit, the winner will go away with $261. Just a little bit, $261 will be drawn for that in just a few minutes.
Good pot of the 50-50, 261. The first 50-50 of the tournament. And there's a 5-second violation on the inbounds. Rapid Sheet Metal, as the weather starts to cool down, look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. Stopolowski, Kavanaugh. Ari goes baseline. The runner for Ari is nearly in. Nice job by Stopolowski to go to the other side after the offensive rebound. She's got her first points of the night. Columbus Catholic boys entering the gymnasium. Their JVers play the first JV game of the night against Nekoosa. And a double dribble, yep. Nice pick and roll there. Stopolowski can't finish. She'll head to the line for a couple more free throws. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Der. State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Carrie Van Der State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. Stopolowski hits the first free throw. Second one is splashes the bottom of the net. Riley with 4 points here in the second half. Royals lead 57-4. Kohler, the runner, off the side of the backboard. Jay Glinski up ahead to Vollert. Another timeout taken by Coach Klein. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. Back after this, Lusky Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids, Assumption Royals, Nekoosa Papermakers in our final varsity game of the day on the girls' side. Final girls' game of the day with WIAA Fremont winning a nail biter in our first game, 51-50 over Columbus Catholic. They were down 30-16 at halftime. They also went on a long drought. They were winning 10-4 in our first game, and then they went on a drought about 10 minutes of not scoring. Columbus Catholic went on a nice big run to end the first half, 26-4. And the Warhawks did just enough in the second half to claim the win and get their first win of the year.
Still looking for our drink winners, so we'll announce those again in a second.
Inbounding is Garza, taken by the Papermakers. And there's a foul, I believe, on Nelson. And Columbus Catholic and Nekoosa JV boys after this game. The JV games will not be streamed. That was poked away. Shaw comes away with it. Dillman on the right side, looking down to Stubloski. Kavanaugh was open for a second. Stubloski nearly threw it away. Garza with the good hustle. Royals back with it with 12:53 to go. Assumption, WIAA tomorrow at about 1:30. Columbus Catholic, Nekoosa at about noon or so. How's going to be taken away? And can't finish off of Kavanaugh. It's
Get one last drink winner after that. That number for the last drink, 655-3.
The game is Callie Castle, or Cassell, spelled like Sam Cassell, former Milwaukee Buck. I think he's a coach somewhere now. Kavanaugh comes away with a steal, or he was for a while. Might be in a front office position somewhere. Sam Cassell. For any size job, when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. It's Wood Street Rentals. Claire Nelson, her first points of the day. Kohler left it short. Rebound taken by Milestone. 11:47 to go. 61-4 Royals. Through the legs of Stubloski. Anna Schooley checks back in. Anna had 19 first half points, up to game high right now, 21, or team high 21. And taken away. Kavanaugh to Shaw. 11:35 to go. Kavanaugh down to Schooley. Spins up and halfway down. 360 around the rim and out for Anna Schooley. Heading back to the line. First half, she was 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. Schooley 1 for 2 from the line. 22 tonight for Anna. Taken away by Shaw. I believe it's the 9-minute mark. Halfway through the second half is when running clock starts. Not entirely sure on all the basketball rules. Pretty sure that it's 9 minutes. We'll see. Evan Harris, pardon me, not Ethan. Evan Harris and Jeff Sullivan got everything hashed out down there. Try it again. Kavanaugh on the right side. Stabloski lost it for a second. Down low to Anna. She's got 24. 64-4 Assumption. Kohler off the mark. Down low to Stabloski, turns. Schooley gonna try the three, straight on. Back rim, hit the wire. Looked like Stabloski though, offensive rebound. Timeout taken by Nekoosa. We will see what Lonnie Sankey, our official, says. They say full timeout. We'll do some reads here, Josh. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. I may have already just done this one. That's all right. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids is a leading producer of high-quality aluminum products. A proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids community athletics. Metallico has a number of openings to grow your career locally. Find your next career path at Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Staub Construction. They're a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, 100% employee-owned company. Basketball on DC Evers tonight. San Mosney, along with hockey in Eau Claire. We got boys basketball, of course, here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. Royals will be participating yet another Cranberry Classic Championship game. Cranberry Classic Championship game tomorrow. Claire Nelson with the layup. Srigi with against Schooley. Turns, hey! Dixie Srigi with two. Ends a 62-0 run for the Royals. It was 6-4 at one point. 62-0 run. Still 62-2 is pretty good. And 68-6 for the offense. And the Royals have 70. Claire Nelson with another layup. All the way to the basket. The runner almost had 2 in a row, did the Papermakers. Schooley out to Shaw. Back out to Nelson. Back out to Schooley. Pull up Jay for Anna, left short. Rebound taken by Cassell. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. Sarah Shaw got blocked by Cassell, or excuse me, by Lepak, but fouled her in the process. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. It's Made a Custom Apparel, Business Park, Stevens Point. First one for Shaw is good. Stublowski checks in for Schooley. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Coach Hoyer will empty her bench. Seven minutes to go. Clock runs here in the second half. Annabelle Beverly into the game, number 11. Kicks it back out to Mackenzie Woodard. Prairie Milestone, number 24. Milestone with it again. Under 6.5 to go in this one. Royals will improve to 3-0 on the year. 3 blowout wins against Newman Catholic, Edgar, and now Nekoosa. Wyega Fremont on their schedule for tomorrow. Pull up J is too strong off the rim and taken by Stublowski. 6 minutes to go. Down low to Vollert. Line drive pass by Nelson with a grin on her face. Back out to Claire. Thought about the triple. Left it, or didn't pull the trigger. Vollert with it again. Got past Beverly. Got past Dewar, got fouled, and will go to the line for +1. 72-6 Assumption. (74-6), pardon me. And Alexis Trickle into the game. And Vollert misses the free throw, but Nelson cleans it up. She got 8 in the second half. (76-6). Assumption.
Bring it over.
And the colors.
Nikki went back downstairs. What?
Five seconds to go in this one. Off the leg, and that will do it. Here in this one, the Assumption Royals 82 and the Nekoosa Papermakers 6. Nekoosa scored 2 points in the second half. Assumption ended the game on a 76-2 run here today. Royals will take on WIAA Fremont tomorrow afternoon in the Cranberry Classic Championship game. Take on WIAA Fremont tomorrow in the Cranberry Classic Championship game at about 1:30. Nekoosa, you will take on, or the Nekoosa Papermakers will take on Columbus Catholic at about 11:45 in the consolation game tomorrow. For Josh Bush, this is Steve Mave signing off. 2 JV boys games coming up next. It'll be Nekoosa and Columbus Catholic, and then Assumption and Port Edwards, and then we'll be back for the varsity games. Raquel Jacoby will be back along with Josh Bush and Rayella Schuler for the boys varsity games. It'll be Columbus Catholic and Nekoosa at about 6:15. Assumption Port Edwards varsity boys at about 8 o'clock. We will step aside and we will sign off before the boys' games start here today. Again, thank you all for tuning in. WIAA Fremont 51-50 winners over Columbus Catholic. Assumption 82-6 winners over the Nekoosa Papermakers. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Cale Jacoby will talk to you at about 6 o'clock tonight right here from Assumption High School on Zaleski Sports. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.